It's time for high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com. Now let's take you courtside to our play-by-play team. This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
Well, from Akron, Ohio tonight, inside Ellet High School. High school girls basketball comes your way here on Q92radiosports.com as the Jackson Lady Polar Bears at 16-5 are on the road tonight to take on the Akron City Series champions in the Ellet Lady Orangemen. Ellet 18-3, perfect in the city this season, a fourth straight city championship for this group of senior girls that is, I guess, rewritten all of the record and history books here in terms of Ellet girls basketball. They have set some records and some ideas and concepts of winning that truly, at this point, will probably not be broken for quite some amount of years. You look back at the history of the Ellet Lady Orange, and you have to go back quite a ways before the 22, 23, 24, and now 25 seasons for them to be four straight City Series champs. It was 2005, 1998, and all the way back in 1975. So not a real history of winning before Coach Nick Harris took over at Ellet, and he's pretty much shifted that on its side and recreated the entire concept of what makes this program great in its own way. And you come here to Ellet. Obviously, it's a new gym that was built just a couple years ago. I always loved the old gym up here in Akron. I'm an Akron kid myself, so coming to the city schools is an old taste of home for me, being a Firestone graduate back in the day. But, you know, you look around, the success at Ellet has been here over the years, but mainly through softball, and Coach Chuck Schumann had so many winning seasons and even won some championships back in the day. And then you look at the golf program that they had. The men's golf program was great for a number of years here at Ellet, and longtime head football coach Joe Yost set a very high standard for football. But of course now with this program, women's basketball, girls basketball has been shifted to a new winning type of culture under Coach Nick Harris. On the other side, the Jackson Lady Bears, it's kind of interesting because the story is somewhat similar. You go back a number of years ago, and this program was not known for being on the top of the Federal League. There were many years where they struggled to get to double-digit wins by the end of the season. And now, all these years later, after Coach Anthony Butch kind of rewrote the record books in his own way, now Coach Michael Kuhn taking over in his first year, it's interesting to see the program that Coach Kuhn has inherited. This is the 8th time in 11 seasons that they've won 16 games or more. And again, you look back at the years before that, it happened 4 times in the previous 39 seasons before that, dating back to the beginning, the institution of girls basketball at Jackson. It had been years since they were consistently good or even towards the top of the league. And now each year it is a foregone conclusion that oftentimes the Federal League is going to have to go through Jackson. Of course, in some years past, there's been great programs many a time at McKinley. They're a state champion in years past. Lake had a great program last year. They've had great programs in years before. Of course, Gary Isler back in the 80s at Glen Oak, and then Paul Wackerly most recently at Glen Oak took them down to Columbus multiple times, now Dayton if they were to go. And then you look at some of the other programs. Perry maybe hasn't tasted that success as a whole, but Hoover sure has. And again, same coach as before with Glen Oak, Paul Wackerly, Abby Allerding in her time there took them down into deep tournament runs. So Federal League just so good. and it's always a treat when you get to cover one of the teams from the Federal League in boys or girls basketball. There's kind of an expectation that winning is going to be the culture for the program, and that if you don't win, you're somewhat the odd man out when everything is said and done. All right, we've introduced you to the, I guess, background kind of both these teams. Going to take our first break, and when we return, we'll dive into who the best players are for both of these teams for tonight's game. All of that when we return right here on Q92 Radiosports.com. We thank you for being part of tonight's broadcast and being part of our listenership. Again, it's Jackson at Ellet tonight in girls basketball, and we'll have more for you when we return on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Calibrate Auto Repair offers accurate and honest automotive diagnostic, repair, and maintenance services for foreign and domestic vehicles. With extensive experience and certifications, they service most all makes and models of cars, SUVs, and trucks. Calibrate Auto Repair is a proud member of the community and excited to help service your car and meet your needs. To schedule an appointment, call 330-603-6751 or visit them at 2399 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton. Don't wait, get to Calibrate.
Home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again with a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
Well, we return back in here to Ellet, and both teams being introduced currently right now on the floor. We'll introduce the Ellet Lady Orange first here on Q92 Radiosports.com as Ellet plays host to Jackson tonight in girls basketball. They'll start the following five. A senior small forward, number 0 is Sanaya Gray. A senior point guard, number 1, best player on the team, headed to Kent State. That's Caitlin Holmes. A senior small forward, number 2 is Dekai Singletary. A senior shooting guard, number 11 is Jada Tavares. And a senior guard, number 12 is Aaron Harmon. Nick Harris, the head man at Ellet. As for the Jackson Lady Bears. They'll start the following 5 under Coach Kuhn. A junior, a guard, 5'6", number 2 is Talia Russell. A junior guard at 5'7", number 11 is Ava Corey. A junior forward at 6 foot, number 14 is Maddie Lepley. A sophomore 5'6" guard, number 23 is Ashley Helly. And a sophomore in the post at 5'8", number 32 is Lexi Pizor. We're going to go to the floor now for the playing of the national anthem. It's going to be a pretty loud atmosphere here tonight. Maybe not a student section to puff things up here at Ellet, but again, it's a program at Ellet that pretty much overnight has kind of changed who they were for so many years. Again, pre-2022, 3 City Series championships, 1975, 1998, and 2005. All these years later now, 4 straight. And they're led tonight by Caitlin Holmes, the outstanding guard, headed to Kent State. Jackson led by Maddie Lepley, 19.5 a game. It's Lepley in center circle and Sanaya Gray for Ellet. All purples for Jackson, all whites for Ellet. Tip up and controlled by Ellet as they go right to left. Here's Holmes, left of the lane, left of the basket, gets it off to Harmon. She misses the shot. Rebound Singletary, right wing Gray clanks a 3. Rebound Harmon. Harmon throws it away high on the left. And Maddie Lepley will inbound right in front of us. Maddie, the junior, leading scorer for Jackson Lady Bears, as you hear head coach Michael Kuhn call out the play over our crowd noise mic. Top of the key, it's Corey. Left wing Helly. Leader in the county in 3-point makes is the sophomore. Underneath, here's Lepley. Drives left of the lane, misses the layup with the left hand. Rebound, out of bounds off of Pizor. And ball will go back over to Ellet. 41 seconds into the game, no score. And Ellet back with the ball. Caitlin Holmes goes top of the key to Gray. Holmes right corner. Tavares, top of the key, Gray. Gray, who's been hurt for much of the year, tries to drive top of the key, pulls up on the dribble, goes high on the left to Tavares. Tavares voted the Defensive Player of the Year in the Akron City Series. And here is the Player of the Year in the City Series. That's Holmes. Drives right to the lane, scoops with 2 hands and gets fouled. Caitlin Holmes, 18 a ball game, headed to Kent State. Committed last year as a junior. And Talia Russell going to pick up the foul. Her first, team first of the ball game on either team. And Caitlin Holmes will go line left. First of 2 is good. One big weakness, one glaring thing with the tournament ahead for Ellet, the free throw shooting. 48% they shoot from the line as a team. But Caitlin Holmes silences that concept by nailing both free throws there. Jackson ball, Corey in the lane, Lepley. Lepley, left wing Russell. Left wing Corey, underneath Pizor, right of the rim, shot was altered. Up with it is Ellet. They're up 2-0. A minute and a half into the game. Holmes inside the arc, left wing to the free throw line. Drives right to the lane, scoops with the right hand and scores. Caitlin Holmes, the senior, already with 4 points early on. It's 4-0 Ellet. Jackson basketball. They attack the rim off to our right. Right wing, Russell, 3 in the air. Shot it strong and offline. Gray the board. Hands off Holmes in the backcourt. Ellet leads 4-0. They hustle down the floor. Hair flopping in the air for Holmes. Looks for a pick and roll. Gets it to Gray right of the lane. And Sanaya travels. Kennedy Keith into the game for Ellet for the first time. Sanaya Williams into the game for Ellet for the first time. So Keith, Williams, Gray, Tavares, and Holmes on the floor. Jackson remains with the starting 5 of Corey, Lepley, Helly, Pizer, and Russell. Left wing, Helly. Right wing, Russell. Left baseline, Corey. Runner, good from 7 feet. Ava Corey, 7.5 a ball game. Nice jump shot there. Shoots just 28% from the field. Her shooting could be a big thing moving into playoff time. Left wing Gray clanks a 3 for Ellet. Long rebound corralled by Jackson. They trail 4-2. There's Lepley, kind of out of control, gains control. Left corner, Helly. Right wing, Russell. Free throw line, Lepley. Lepley, left wing, Helly. 5 minutes, first quarter, 4-2. The Ellet advantage. Left wing, Corey. Jackson swinging the ball side to side against a zone for Ellet. Left corner, Pizer has it, and she double dribbles. Coach Kuhn saying, wasn't the ball tipped? Officials don't even look at him to acknowledge his thought. He just coaches on. So Ellet basketball, Tavares with the magenta-colored shoes. Brings it across the timeline. Top of the key, Holmes. Left wing, Tavares. Tavares to the free throw line. At corner, Williams. Drives, shoots right baseline, misses the runner. Gray the board. Gray in the lane. Top of the key, Tavares. Catch and shoot, 3. Missed it. Corey the board. Ava comes down the floor. Here's Pizer. Pizer drives right of the lane to the right elbow. Gets cut off. Top of the key, Lepley, a 3. Got it. Maddie Lepley, 3, number 39 of the season. 32% from distance. Jackson's 141st 3 of the year. Ellet ball, left corner, Keith clanks a 3. It's 5-4 Jackson halfway through the opening frame. Lepley on a full jaunt down the floor. Left corner, Helly underneath Pizer. Right of the rim. Pumps, shoots, scores. Lexi Pizer right of the rim. Scores her first 2. Jackson has scored 7 in a row. They lead 7-4 with 3:35 left in the first quarter. Ellet basketball. Holmes sizing up her defender. Now to Tavares. Tavares picked up by Russell quite a bit away from the basket. Looks for Gray, top of the key. She finally commands the basketball, drives to the right baseline and misses the runner. Rebound to Jackson. Corey down the floor, left of the lane, and misses the shot. Might have been fouled, but no call. Diamore Scott into the game. And Royalty Crooks into the game for Ellet. Jackson maintains the possession.
Hey, smart.
Coach Kuhn calls out the play smart. Could only infer what that might mean. Might even just be him coaching his team on what to do. Here's Lepley to Corey. Left corner, Lepley. Catch and shoot 3. Halfway down, comes out. Long rebound, Holmes. And Ellet on the run. Right wing, Crooks. Royalty. Right of the lane, Holmes. Holmes, right of the basket, misses the layup. Rebound back to Holmes. Right wing 3 in the air for Keith. Shot it long. Rebound through the hands of Diamore Scott, the freshman, and down the floor works Jackson. All the way right of the lane. Russell shot block, though. Diamore Scott, the freshman, off of the bench, averaging 5 points and 6 rebounds a game. And Jackson still in the midst of their 7-0 scoring run, leads 7-4 with 2:30 in the first quarter. Jackson basketball in the right corner, Corey for the 16-5 Bears. Left wing, Lepley. Left corner, Helly. 3. Good. Ashley Helly from the left corner punctuates a 10-0 run by the Bears. And it's 10-4 Jackson with 2:17 in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll take time with them. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
Out of the 30-second timeout by Ellet, they have the ball. Jackson on a 10-0 run, leading 10-4. Holmes drives left of the lane and gets caught in a foul situation. Holmes has her left middle or her right middle finger wrapped up entirely. And Holmes will go line left to shoot 2 free throws. Foul on Lepley. Her first, team second on Jackson in the quarter. And Holmes' first free throw of 2 is good. She's a perfect 3 for 3 from the line tonight. She has all 5 for the Ellet Lady Orange. Ellet brings back in Sanaya Gray. So they've got Tavares, Holmes, Keith, Crooks, and Gray, as Holmes makes both at the line. She has all 6 for Ellet. It's Jackson 10, Ellet 6. Jackson ball. Holmes with a steal to the rim. Left-handed layup, good. Sanaya Holmes, or rather, Caitlin Holmes has 8. And it's 10-8, Jackson in front. Jackson ball, right corner, Russell, 3. Around and out. Rebound in the lane, Crooks. Crooks from underneath the basket to our right, threw it out high on the left to Helly. Right wing Russell, high on the right Corey. Corey, right of the lane to Pizer, the sophomore, top of the key Lepley. Lepley drives left of the lane, underneath Lepley from Corey in the left corner. Lepley backs down, shoots a righty hook shot and misses. Caitlin Holmes with the board for Ellet. She has all 8 for the Lady Orange, who trail 10-8. Holmes, left corner, Crooks, 3. Shot it short. Long rebound, Russell and Jackson in the backcourt. Russell down the floor. Russell, right wing Pizer. Top of the key, Lepley, 3. Shot it strong. Rebound, Sanaya Gray right of the rim. Passes it off in the backcourt. Into the hands of Holmes, back to Gray. Gray across the timeline. Gray right corner. Crooks, right baseline. Keith, right wing, Crooks clanks a 3. Long rebound to Jackson. Lepley, bounce pass down the floor. Pizer left of the rim. And Pizer gets caught in a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Jackson. There's been a lot of action, just 36 seconds, I beg your pardon, left in the first quarter. With Jackson leading 10-8. They went on a 10-0 run. Ellet started the game on a 4-0 run. Jackson went on a 10-0 run. Now Ellet on another 4-0 run as Jackson turns the ball over. Russell threw it away on the near sideline as Sanaya Williams coming in for Ellet. And Aaron Harmon coming in for Ellet. 10-8, Jackson. Ellet basketball. All 8 of their points from their Division I commit to Kent State in Caitlin Holmes. She's 4 of 4 from the line and has made 2 shots from the field. She has it at the free throw line, passes off Sanaya Gray. Gray up in the lane with 2 hands and scores. It's a 6-0 run by Ellet. We're tied at 10. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson ball with 7 seconds left. Down to 5, down to 4. Left corner, Helly with 2. 3 in the air, shot it strong, and the buzzer sounds to end the quarter. After 1, Jackson 10, Ellet 10. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
It's not easy out there. You need a loan within your budget that you can afford. The big banks tell you thanks, but no thanks. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we're here to help. Simply stop by any of our 3 convenient locations on Erie Street South, downtown Massillon, and Whipple Avenue at the Acme Fresh Market. Visit with one of our loan professionals. They'll discuss your needs and review the options that will work best for you. We know it's not easy out there. So now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Friends and Family Credit Union.
Start of the second quarter, we're tied at 10. Ellet with the ball. They have Holmes, Gray, Harmon, Keith, and Tavares on the floor. Right wing Tavares along 2, misses everything. Jackson has subbed in Maddie Dolan for the first time. She corrals the rebound, gets it off in the backcourt to Helly. Helly to Dolan, back to Helly. High on the right now, Corey. Dolan, top of the key to Corey. Corey, who leads the team in assists, drives to the left wing. High on the left, Lepley. Corey's stat line, 7 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 6 assists a game, and 4 steals a game. She's a stat stuffer. Corey has it. Underneath goes Dolan. Left corner, Lepley. What a pass. 3 in the air was strong. Rebound, Russell. Jackson resets. Lepley drives, lost the ball, goes up in the lane with the right hand and missed the shot. Rebound, Holmes and Ellet. Holmes hustles down the floor, top of the key, left of the lane, left wing along 2. Shot it weak, off the back iron, off the backboard, and Karem's out of bounds off of Harmon. And now Ellet will keep it, actually, as they say it went off of Jackson last. Williams comes in for Ellet, as does Dekai Singletary. Inbounding is Tavares, goes top of the key. Singletary, left corner, Holmes! Line drive, 3 is good. Actually, they'll call it as a 2. So a long 2 by Holmes from the left corner. Jackson ball, left of the lane, Lepley drives, misses the layup. Rebound, Gray in the backcourt. Here comes Holmes on a full hustle down the floor. Right wing Tavares, high pass, reels it in. Shoots a 3, shot it off the backboard, too strong, never caught the iron. It's 12-10 Ellet. They're in the midst of an 8-0 run of their own. They were down 10-4. Right wing Russell with it for Jackson. Barely lost it. Helly has it right sideline, and a jump ball is called, with Jackson having the possession arrow. 6-12, second quarter. Ellet 12, Jackson 10. Ellet in the midst of an 8-0 run. Jackson with the basketball at the hoop to our right. Inbounding on the sideline is Corey. Corey looks to get it in, goes into the right corner, where she intends the pass for Helly. And it's tipped out by Ellet. Corey again will inbound on the right sideline, all the way down the floor, right in front of the Ellet bench, where Coach Nick Harris in the orange polo coaches his girls, signaling emphatically. And again, Ellet tips the ball out on an inbound try. Coach Kuhn coaches from far away for Jackson. His team has been scoreless for quite some time. Left corner, Helly has it. Top of the key, Corey. Corey, left wing, Lepley. Lepley, high on the left now. Nikes that are white and black. Goes underneath. Dolan in the lane. Corey, her runner with the right hand is good. Ava Corey has 4. It's Jackson 12, Ellet 12. Ends the 8-0 run by Ellet. 5:40 in the second quarter. Here's Holmes, line drive 2. Top of the key is good. Senior night for Caitlin Holmes. She's off to an unbelievable start. 12 of the 14 for Ellet, who leads 14-12 with 5:25 in the first half. Underneath Dolan, shot blocked right of the rim, Holmes. And Holmes tipped it out. Jackson will keep it at the hoop to our right. Ellet brings back into the game Crooks as well as Keith. And on the inbound, Lepley misses a shot from left of the lane. Rebound, Ellet down the floor right of the rim. Crooks misses the layup. Rebound, Keith. Ellet can reset at the hoop to our left. Tavares, free throw line jumper, shot it strong off the left side of the iron. Rebound to Jackson. They trail by 2. Pizer and Roth getting set to check in a moment here. Lepley, right corner, Russell. Right of the lane, Lepley. Lepley, right wing, Russell. 3. Got it. Talia Russell, 3, number 21 of the year. Jackson by a point, 15-14. 4:34, second quarter. Ellet ball. Holmes, left baseline. Kicks right corner. Crooks, 3. High arcing is good. Royalty Crooks. She's not wearing purple like Royalty used to, but she made it against the team wearing purple. They actually call that as a long 2 for Crooks as well. In the lane, Jackson's Dolan misses the shot. Rebound to Ellet, and then a foul on Dolan away from the ball. Rofe comes in for Jackson. Pizer comes in for Jackson. Lepley and Dolan take seats. That long 2 by Royalty Crooks put Ellet ahead again, 16-15. 4 minutes left, second quarter. Ellet basketball, Gray, top of the key, Holmes. Holmes drives, kicks left corner, Crooks. That's a 3. That shot is good. Royalty Crooks has 5 in a row. And it's Ellet 19, Jackson 15. Jackson ball, Corey, left corner, top of the key, Rofe. Right wing, Helly. Right corner, Russell. Underneath, Pizer. Pizer collects it. She stepped out of bounds. Ellet leads 19-15. They've scored 5 in a row. Royalty Crooks now has 5 off of the bench. Caitlin Holmes has 12. And Sanaya Gray has the other 2. Ellet basketball, Gray has it left elbow. Launches a long 2, and it rolls around and falls in. Sanaya Gray, the 7-point average with 4 first-half points. It's 21-15. Ellet, 7 in a row. Corey, right wing, a 3 is good for Jackson. Ava Corey was just 5 for 43 from distance before that shot, and that ends a 7-0 run by Ellet. Ellet ball, left corner, Crooks. Short arms a 3, goes out of bounds off of Ellet last. And here comes Lepley back into the game for Jackson. Got a short rest. Rofe will take a seat. 21-18, Ellet. Jackson basketball. Trailing 21-18. Maddie Lepley back into the game. Has just 3 points early on as Jackson's leading scorer at 19 a game. Top of the key, Corey. Corey just rattled around a 3 to cut it to 3 moments ago. Corey's off to a great start with 7 points. That's her season average. There's Lepley. Lepley, left corner, Helly. Helly, right wing, Russell. She's hit a 3. Top of the key, Corey. Left wing, Lepley. Lepley, left corner, Helly. Catch and shoot 3. Shot it strong. Rebound, right side of the basket to Pizer. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Ellet last. 2:14, second quarter. Coach Kuhn calls out the play wheel. Corey to inbound, right baseline. Goes right corner, Pizer. Right wing, Corey. Corey, top of the key behind the back on the dribble. Now here's Lepley at the free throw line. Top of the key, Russell, a three. Offline left. Rebound and a push underneath the basket going to go on Sanaya Williams, the sophomore guard for Ellet. This team first of the quarter on Ellet. There's been so few fouls. Both teams have a foul in this quarter. 2 minutes even left in the quarter. Jackson ball. Russell drives in the lane, shoots the runner with the right hand, misses it. Corey the board. Underneath Pizer. Pizer, right wing Russell. Top of the key Lepley. Jabs, drives the lane, shoots with the right hand, scores +1. Lepley with the runner from 14 feet plus the foul. And she has a chance to tie the game with a free throw line right. You could argue Maddie Lepley is one of the best free throw shooters in the state. 96 of 112 from the line this year. That's good for 86% of the time she's knocking down free throws. It's 21-20. Ellet. Jackson could tie the game here, and they do. 6 in a row for Jackson. It's been a first half of runs. A 7-0 run put Ellet ahead 21-15. Jackson counters with 6 in a row. We're tied at 21. Ellet ball. Holmes, left wing, line drive 2 is short, but she's fouled. Maddie Lepley looks anxiously towards the bench, saying, I know it's on me. That's my second. That's the team's second of the quarter, and she's looking at the bench, and they're looking back at her, and they're debating, can they go the final 93 seconds of this quarter, risking her picking up another foul? They're going to keep Lepley out there. Holmes made the first free throw. She makes the second as well. She had missed 41 free throws, 41 free throws, I beg your pardon, entering tonight. She's made all of her free throw attempts so far in this game. Jackson ball, down 2. Pizer, right baseline. Corey, left of the rim, stopped and popped and scored from 3 feet. Man, Corey with 9 in the game. What a start to this ball game for Ava Corey. We're tied at 23. 65 seconds remain in the first half. Ellet ball, Gray in the lane, misses the runner. Pizer the board. Corey in the backcourt to Lepley. 55 seconds remain in the second quarter. We're tied at 23 between 16-5 Ellet, or 18-3 Ellet and 16-5 Jackson, as Corey misses a right wing 3 for Jackson. Ellet down the floor. Holmes left of the rim. Layup with 2 hands. Good. Caitlin Holmes, 16 in the first half for Ellet. 16 of the 25 that the Orange have. It's 25-23. Ellet ahead. Jackson with the ball. Tavares takes it away from Lepley. And Lepley then fouls her in the open floor, and Lepley has picked up her 3rd foul. Team 3rd of the half. And man, that's going to hurt. Maddie Lepley with 3 fouls. Rofe comes in for the final 21 seconds of the second quarter. It's 25-23, Ellet. Holmes with it. The City Series Player of the Year. Headed to Kent. Has it near center floor with 10 seconds. Down to 9 seconds. A 16-point first half. Left corner to Harmon. Out high on the left, Gray. Launches a 3. Shot it strong. She just shot-putted that 3, and she missed it. We're through 2 quarters, though, and Ellet has control of the lead. They lead at the half, 25-23 over Jackson. First-year head coach Michael Kuhn and the Lady Bears have their work cut out for them at the half. After 2 quarters, Ellet 25, Jackson 23. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
RG Dreg, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Dreg students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Dreg to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Dreg, where careers begin.
Calibrate Auto Repair offers accurate and honest automotive diagnostic, repair, and maintenance services for foreign and domestic vehicles. With extensive experience and certifications, they service most all makes and models of cars, SUVs, and trucks. Calibrate Auto Repair is a proud member of the community and excited to help service your car and meet your needs. To schedule an appointment, call 330-603-6751 or visit them at 2399 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton. Don't wait, get to Calibrate.
For the Putman Properties Halftime Show, I'm Jeff Mears with Q92 News. A man with 5 prior domestic violence convictions is behind bars again. 35-year-old Thomas Castillo of Alliance was arrested Tuesday morning after allegations of 3 days of abuse involving a woman with whom he shares a child. Alliance police responded to the 200 block of East Grant Street just before 2:30. The alleged victim said Castillo grabbed her by her hair and threw her down, causing her head to hit the ground. He's also accused of preventing her from leaving the house and breaking her cell phone. She called a friend who contacted police. Castillo is accused of throwing her to the floor again while she yelled for help from a window. He also reportedly choked her. Castillo was scheduled for arraignment today in Alliance Municipal Court. He's charged with strangulation, domestic violence, unlawful restraint, criminal damaging or endangering, and disrupting public services. Lincoln Mabry will be released from prison after a decision by a state parole board. The 83-year-old is serving a life sentence for the February 1980 abduction and murder of 29-year-old Rebecca Kerr. She was shot in the parking lot of a Perry Township gas station. Mabry was Kerr's estranged boyfriend. The parole board recommended last August that Mabry be released from the London Correctional Institution. He was denied parole in 2017 and 2022. The release will come after April 14th and will be followed by 5 years of supervision. Details are emerging about 2 new elementary schools planned in the Canton City School District. The K-6 facilities will be built on the former sites of Mason Elementary on 30th Street Northwest and Sowers Middle on 13th Street Southwest, respectively. Superintendent Jeff Talbert is recommending Timken and Lincoln as names for the buildings in honor of 2 of the district's former high schools. The proposal must be approved by the Board of Education. The building at the Mason site will be nearly 97,000 square feet and serve 550 students. The facility at the Sowers site will be 110,000 square feet and serve 750 students. Construction is set to begin soon. The combined cost is $58.5 million. It will be funded by a 36-year bond issue voters passed in 2023. The buildings are expected to open for the 2026-27 school year. More news
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
The public is getting a look at the deadly officer-involved shooting that occurred in St. Clair Township last month. Authorities released body cam footage of the January 22nd incident. Police responded to a welfare check on Joseph Como. Officer Dakota Wetzel is seen in the video demanding Como show his hands. The man is holding a gun just before Wetzel fired several shots. Como returned fire. He was fatally shot by other officers. Wetzel was treated at the scene by officers and flown to a Pittsburgh hospital. He is still recovering from his injuries. The Highway Patrol is investigating the incident. A 4-year-old girl was also shot and killed. It's not clear who fired that round. The woman killed in a house fire in Niles Saturday morning has been identified. The Trumbull County Coroner's Office identified her as 69-year-old Jackie Parkey. Her cause of death was smoke inhalation and thermal injury. Firefighters were called to a Trumbull Drive address around 1:30. The house was fully involved. Parkey was the only person in the structure. The cause is under investigation by the State Fire Marshal's office. A motion to withdraw his guilty plea has been filed by a man in prison for defrauding investors in Youngstown's failed Chilcan project. The request was filed in Erie County Common Pleas Court by 80-year-old Gary Savage of Huron. He and his company pleaded guilty to 23 securities violations. Prosecutors said Savage diverted funds intended for Coast to Coast Chill's role in the project and used them to pay himself. 18 investors were victims. Savage was sentenced to 3 years in prison, 18 months probation, and ordered to pay $2.9 million restitution. He claims his sentence violates the terms of a previous plea offer. Savage will be eligible for parole in June. A local priest has been appointed bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Sioux City, Iowa. Reverend John Keener was named to the post by Pope Francis. The Youngstown native was ordained in 1993. Keener has served in various roles within the Youngstown Diocese, including pastor of several parishes. He most recently held the title at Our Lady of Peace Parish, Assumption Parish, Corpus Christi Parish, and St. Andrew Bobola Parish. Keener will be ordained and installed as bishop May 1st in Sioux City. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game, right after the forecast from News 5 meteorologist Mark Johnson. For the Putman Properties Halftime Show, I'm Jeff Mears with Q92 News.
It's going to be a rainy night tonight as temps hover near 40 degrees, a little blustery as well. Thursday, a little isolated rain or snow in the morning, and then isolated snow for the afternoon. Still blustery, temps falling to near 30 by 5 p.m. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
It's not easy out there. You need a loan within your budget that you can afford. The big banks tell you thanks, but no thanks. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we're here to help. Simply stop by any of our 3 convenient locations on Erie Street South, downtown Massillon, and Whipple Avenue at the Acme Fresh Market. Visit with one of our loan professionals. They'll discuss your needs and review the options that will work best for you. We know it's not easy out there. So now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Friends and Family Credit Union.
Calibrate Auto Repair offers accurate and honest automotive diagnostic, repair, and maintenance services for foreign and domestic vehicles. With extensive experience and certifications, they service most all makes and models of cars, SUVs, and trucks. Calibrate Auto Repair is a proud member of the community and excited to help service your car and meet your needs. To schedule an appointment, call 330-603-6751 or visit them at 2399 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton. Don't wait, get to Calibrate.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
We return back in here for the start of the second half coming up, and at the half it's Ellet 25, Jackson 23. Ellet in that first half led by the Kent State signee in Caitlin Holmes with 16. They also got 5 from Royalty Crooks and 4 from Sanaya Gray. Jada Tavares, their normal second leading scorer, scoreless in that half. For Jackson, a lot of balance, but a deficit on the scoreboard. Ava Corey, really nice first half with 9, normally a 7-point average, having a great first half, including a made 3. Maddie Lepley, 3 fouls in the first half that she committed, but 6 points to go along with it. Normal leading scorer for Jackson needs to be careful here in the third quarter. It's Russell and Helly with 3 apiece and Pizer with 2. It'll be Russell, Corey, Lepley, Helly, and Pizer to start the second half for Jackson. And for Ellet, they will have Keith, Gray, Singletary, Holmes, and Tavares. And Ellet turns it over to start the half. Here's Lepley, right wing. Lepley, 6-point first half. Left corner, Helly, 3. Good. Well, they call it a 2 again. Those corners, they've called those 2 every single time. It's 25 all. Actually, they do call it a 3 when everything is said and done. So 26-25, Jackson, and they force a steal. Lepley in the lane, drives right to the lane and scores. No contact there, even though Holmes fell over. Holmes has it, top of the key, launches along 2 and misses it for Ellet. And Jackson starts the quarter with the first 5, and they lead 28-25. 7:05 third quarter. .702 third quarter. Jackson with the basketball, leading 28-25. Left wing Helly, right wing Russell. Top of the key Corey. Corey, D'd up by Tavares, shoots a runner from the free throw line and misses. Helly, the board, left of the lane. Jump ball, possession goes to Jackson. Harmon into the game for Ellet. And Jackson keeps their starting 5 out there. Helly to Russell, top of the key. Left corner, Corey for Jackson. A 9-point first half for Ava. Helly has it near center floor. Right wing Russell, free throw line Corey. Corey, right of the lane, pulls up on the dribble after taking a couple dribbles to get there. Russell to the free throw line. Corey right elbow. In the lane, Pizer. Right corner, Corey pumps on the 3. Top of the key, Helly pumps on the 3. Free throw line, Corey. 6:15 third quarter. Jackson just working around the perimeter of this man defense that Ellet has employed, trying to find a good shot. Left corner, Russell. Left wing, Corey. Corey, it's almost a matchup zone. Corey with a runner in the lane, missed it. Gray the board. And Ellet with the basketball. Holmes down the floor. Holmes, left of the lane, took a lot of steps to get there and missed the runner in the lane. Rebound in the lane goes to Harmon, and Aaron travels. 5:51 third quarter. Jackson 28, Ellet 25. 16-5 Jackson. They finished second in the Federal League. Ellet, the City Series champions. They're 18-3 on the year, undefeated in the City Series. Here's Corey, left elbow. Top of the key, Lepley. Lepley, right wing, Helly. Helly, who's hit 2 threes in the game. Left wing to Russell. Now to Helly. Free throw line, Corey. Underneath Pizer. Right of the rim. Layup good. It is a 7-0 run by Jackson to start the quarter. And they lead 30-25 with 5:19 in the third quarter. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
5:19 third quarter. Jackson starts the third quarter on a 7-0 run. A 2 from Lepley, a 3 from Helly, and a 2 from Pizer. And Jackson has pulled in front by 5, and this game of runs continues. Ellet basketball scoreless in the half. Holmes, free throw line. Line drive jumper, good. 16-point first half for the normal 18-point average. And she hits that season average mark with that jumper from the free throw line. And then Ellet nearly forces a steal with Jackson with it. Free throw line, Corey. She's played the middle of this offensive attack the whole game. Right wing Russell, a 3. Got it. Talia Russell, second 3 of the game. 22nd of the year. Jackson by 6 now, 33-27. Holmes for Ellet. Drives left of the lane, in the lane. Gray with the runner with the right hand, scores it. Sanaya Gray, who was hurt for 14 games this year, has come back recently after tearing a labrum, and she's averaging almost 7 a game. Senior has been a much-needed piece for Ellet, as left wing 2 missed by Corey for Jackson. And Ellet with the ball, they could cut it to as little as 1. Underneath, Gray has it. Oh, shot blocked right of the rim by Lepley. Rebound, Russell. Jackson on the run. It's Lepley hustling down the floor. Maddie drives through a double team, misses the layup right of the rim. Rebound, Corey. She misses the layup in the lane. Pizer right of the rim gets the layup, and she gets fouled. 33-29. Jackson and Lexi Pizer toes the line to our left. The gray shoes that are Nikes. First of 2 is good. Her shooting splits are pretty astounding for a post player. 50% from the field. She's 41 of 80 entering the game. She's 8 of 17 from 3. Plus, she shoots 54% from the line, but that's probably more of a volume thing. She's only taken, with those 2 now, 39 free throws all year, and she made both of them there. 22 of 39. So Jackson by 6 again, 35-29. Here in the third quarter, Crooks, right wing a 3, misses it for Ellet. Rebound, Williams in the lane, and Lepley took it right away for Jackson. They could add to their 6-point lead. Right corner, Helly, 3, too strong. Pizer the board. Out top, Lepley. Lepley drives, left of the lane, scoop, shot blocked by Gray. Sanaya reached her arm in there, blocked it away, and her size underneath continues to be a problem at 5'11". As tall, almost as Lepley, the tallest Jackson player. Jackson ball, left corner, Corey. Pumps on the 3, drives left baseline, gets cut off, goes to Lepley left wing. Our angle is blocked by Coach Kuhn from Jackson in their black quarter zip tonight. It's 35-29 Jackson. Here in the third quarter with 3:05 left. Underneath on a bounce pass, it was Pizer. She threw it away. Holmes takes it away. Holmes layup down the floor. Good with the left hand for Ellet. 4-point game again. Jackson 35, Ellet 31. Under 3 minutes, third quarter. Jackson ball with a 3-on-2. Corey, free throw line runner is good. She was all alone, middle of the floor, thought about driving all the way, and instead stopped and popped from 14 feet and made it. She has 11. She's the first Jackson player to double figures. Left wing Crooks misses a 3 for Ellet on the other end. Corey down the floor. Left wing Helly's 3. Shot it too strong. Rebound to Tavares. Oh, but Corey takes it away. Jackson, top of the key. Corey got it to Lepley, and Jackson calls a timeout. Coach Kuhn quickly got that timeout. 2:16, third quarter, full timeout with Jackson leading 37-31. They have outscored Ellet in this quarter 14-6, and they lead by 6 as we take this timeout.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Well, waning moments of the third quarter, and Jackson has outscored Ellet in this quarter 14-6, and they lead 37-31. The 16-5 Bears, the 8th time in 11 seasons winning 16 games or more, happened just 4 times in the prior 39 seasons, and Maddie Lepley has been a big part of that. Jackson ball, inbound Corey right of the rim. Finds Russell, who scores on the layup. Talia Russell has 8, 5 in the half, 5 in the quarter. Ellet ball, left corner, 3, good. Sanaya Williams from downtown. Jackson ball, nearly a foul in the backcourt on Ellet. Jackson comes down the floor. They have a 5-on-4. Corey at the free throw line. Right wing Helly, line drive, 3 is good. Ashley Helly, third 3 of the game, 63rd of the year. That leads Stark County in that category. Ellet ball, Gray, 3, straight on, good. It's 42-37. Jackson, 124 in the third quarter. Jackson ball. Top of the key, Lepley at the free throw line. Her jumper is picture perfect. Maddie Lepley has 10. It's 44-37 Jackson. Ellet with the ball. Free throw line. Holmes fouled. And it should go against Helly. It will. 68 seconds left in the third quarter. Just the team first of the quarter on Jackson. 1 foul in this quarter on either teams. They have played so smart. Ellet ball, left corner, long 2, Holmes, around and out. Rebound, Jackson. They could go up by as many as 10 with a made 3 here. Underneath Russell. Russell, out top Pizer. Drives right at the lane, shot blocked, Holmes. Corey gets it back. Top of the key. Left wing for Jackson, it's Helly. Left corner, Lepley. Lepley drives, left baseline, gets left to the rim, misses the runner. The rebound, Gray, with 42 seconds in the third quarter. Ellet trailing by 7. Holmes spins in the lane, lost the ball. Down the floor, Jackson. Corey, left of the lane, scoops with the left hand and gets fouled. Ellet has lost 3 games all year. They lost to CVCA. They lost to Streetsboro, who has a young lady headed to Illinois. And they lost to Strongsville, and they actually call an intentional foul here on Ellet. So Ava Corey going to shoot free throws, plus Jackson's going to get the ball back, already leading by 7. This intentional foul on Ellet going to just change the entire complexion of this game. Corey misses the first of 2 free throws. Second one upcoming for Ava, who leads Jackson in scoring tonight. And she made that one. She has 12 in the game. Just has really played well. Jackson leads by 8. 30 seconds in the third quarter. And Jackson with the ball. Inbounding Corey left baseline as they brought in Rofe and Dolan again. Here's Corey, right wing. Again, they got the ball back because of the intentional foul. Jackson 45, Ellet 37, 19 seconds left third quarter. They've outscored Ellet in this quarter in a big way by 10 points in this quarter alone. Jackson ball, right wing Corey to the free throw line. 12 in the game to lead all Jackson scores. 5 seconds, down to 3 seconds. Corey left corner with 2, launches a Hail Mary shot and misses it from the left corner. Well, Jackson outscores Ellet in that third quarter 22-12. And they lead heading to the final quarter 45-37. We'll take a timeout and come back with that final frame right after this.
Calibrate Auto Repair offers accurate and honest automotive diagnostic, repair, and maintenance services for foreign and domestic vehicles. With extensive experience and certifications, they service most all makes and models of cars, SUVs, and trucks. Calibrate Auto Repair is a proud member of the community and excited to help service your car and meet your needs. To schedule an appointment, call 330-603-6751 or visit them at 2399 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton. Don't wait, get to Calibrate.
Jackson 45, Ellet 37. Ellet led at the half, 25-23. Jackson outscores Ellet in the third quarter, 22-12. And heading to the final quarter, Jackson owns an 8-point lead. Ellet ball to start the quarter. Tavares, Holmes, Keith, Gray, and Williams on the floor. Holmes drives left to the lane, scoops with the left hand, and scores. She double clutched multiple times and scored. Jackson down the floor. They have Corey, Dolan, Lepley, Helly, and Russell on the floor in the purple uniforms with the white numbering and lettering. Corey, who's been masterful tonight engineering the offense, has it at center floor. The neon green shoes, left wing into the left corner, Lepley. Lepley drives left of the lane, scoops with the right hand and scores. Maddie Lepley with 12 in the ball game, 6 in the half, 3 twos, 8-point game again. Ellet ball, and Tavares throws it away in the left corner as the pass sails high of Williams. Coach Nick Harris, who's brought success to Ellet, displeased with things right now from the sideline. Trying to keep his girls within shouting distance as Jackson approaching a double-digit lead, leading by 8 with 7 minutes remaining in the game. Russell, left wing. Corey, a 3 would put them up 11, a 2 would put them up 10. Corey drives, scoops with the left hand left of the rim and missed it. Dolan the board, back to Corey right of the rim. She missed the shot from 4 feet. And the ball goes off of Jackson last and out of bounds. Ellet will get it back. Sanaya Gray checks out, and Aaron Harmon checks back in again for Ellet. 47-39, Jackson. 6:44 remains. Ellet with the ball. Holmes underneath. Harmon. Layup good, right of the rim. Aaron Harmon, a 2-point average, and she gets her 2 right there. It's a 6-point game. Coach Harris begging for some good defense here for his Lady Orange. Jackson ball. Dolan may have traveled at the free throw line. Top of the key, Helly. 3. Shot it weak. Rebound. Ellet in the backcourt. Keith is fouled. 6:16 remains. It's a 6-point game. Ellet down by 8 multiple times in this half. They've managed to keep it where it is and keep it at bay. Jackson has had chances to try to extend this to a double-digit game, and they've been unable to. Ellet with the ball now. Holmes drives left of the lane, gets into the lane, shoots the turnaround jumper from 12 feet and nails it. 24 for Caitlin Holmes, leads all scorers. Kent State commit has been brilliant. Jackson ball ahead 4. Dolan right of the rim, layup good. Drove right wing and the sophomore scores right of the rim. 6-point game again. Ellet ball, Williams left of the rim, layup miss. Rebound, Harmon right of the basket, scores for Ellet. Harmon has 4 in the fourth quarter. 49-45 Jackson. 5:29 left in the game. This girls basketball contest between 2 teams that are not in the conference together, but one of the better teams in Northeast Ohio in Division III, and one of the better teams in Northeast Ohio in Division I in Jackson. Jackson with the ball. Lepley, their leading scorer. Right wing Dolan. Right corner Helly. Right wing 3. Partially blocked. Dolan the board. In the lane, Corey. Layup missed left of the rim. Rebound Dolan. She puts it up in the lane and misses it. Rebound Jackson. Right wing Helly's 3 is good. Ashley Helly with 4 threes in the game. Jackson leads by 7. Ellet ball. Holmes right of the lane, missed it. Rebound Harmon left of the basket. She gets fouled. Helly has 12. Lepley has 12. And Corey has 12 for Jackson. 36 of the 52 have come from those 3. And line right goes Harmon. On the year, just 3 of 10 from the line. And her big fourth quarter continues. All 5 of her points have come in this quarter. Dolan checks out to a warm round of applause from her head coach and the Jackson fans. Harmon line right, second of two, missed it. Pizer the board. 52-46 Jackson. 4:35 left. Jackson ball, nearly a travel. Corey shuffled her feet left wing and got away with one. Jackson with the basketball. High on the left, Corey has it. There's that soft brace on her right knee. It alternates colors between gray and black as she dribbles high on the left with Gray on her defensively. Gray, who had a torn labor, missed 14 games this year, has come up big tonight. Jackson ball, Russell, right wing. In between the circles, it goes Corey. 4:04 left, Jackson by 6. Here's Helly in the lane. Underneath, Pizer scores left of the rim with the right hand. Lexi Pizer, 8 in the game. Jackson by 8 again. 54-46, under 4 minutes remain. Holmes, 3, top of the key, missed it. Jackson the board. Russell, down the floor, Corey. Corey, high on the left with Gray coming out to meet her. Gray and Corey going head-to-head high on the left. Gray has the size mismatch. Corey drives past her but misses the layup. Rebound, Holmes and Ellet. Down the floor, right of the rim. Tavares misses the layup. Holmes flips it back up and misses it from left of the rim. And the rebound to Pizer and a foul. 3:16 in the game. Foul on Harmon for Ellet. 3:16 remains. 54-46 Jackson. They trailed at the half, 25-23. They've outscored Ellet in this half, 31-21. Coach Kuhn slyly looked at me before we started the second half and kind of grinned a little bit, kind of that, squirmish type of grin, and said, we got to hit some shots. And hit shots they have in this half. Ava Corey, who had 9 in the half, has just 3 in this half. But Talia Russell has 5. Maddie Lepley has 6. Ashley Helly has hit 3 threes in this half. Plus Lexi Pizer has come up big in this half. She has 8 in the game as well. And it's 54-46. The Jackson lead, having outscored Ellet by 10 in this half. Maddie Lepley, who left the game late in the first half with 3 fouls too, has played a foul-free second half. And fouls really not an issue tonight. There have not been a lot committed. That's why her 3 stands out so much. Jackson with just 2 team fouls right now in the quarter. Ellet with just 1. So both teams a ways away from shooting free throws. Jackson ball, Corey in the backcourt to Lepley. They're weaving through the Ellet defense. Left wing, Helly. Left baseline, Pizer. Left wing, Helly. Underneath, Pizer. Pizer, left corner, travels. Jackson, who averages 14 turnovers a game, turns it over there. Ellet averages almost 17 a game. Jackson's tournament road, by the way, begins in less than a week here, exactly a week. They'll host Lorraine next week in the district semifinal in Division I girls ball, whereas Ellet begins their tournament trail on the 15th in a sectional game against Lakeside. Ellet ball, Tavares right corner, a 3 is weak. Long rebound, Lepley with a 1-on-3. Lepley stops, dishes left wing Helly. Left corner Russell, top of the key Corey, right wing Lepley. Lepley, D'd up by the City Series Defensive Player of the Year in Tavares, drives past her, but then nearly has the ball taken away. Russell in the lane, her runner is up, but she gets fouled. That's been the difference tonight for Ellet. Jada Tavares, who normally gives them 10 a game, scoreless tonight. The senior has been so good all year. More of a defensive specialist, but her scoreless night puzzling for Coach Harris. I think more of that credit to Jackson as Russell knocks down the free throw line left. She's played big tonight. 5-point average normally. She has 9 in the game, now 10 with both free throws good. Jackson shoots an astounding 74% from the line, and they lead by 10 in the game, 56-46. Ellet ball, left corner, ball thrown away, Holmes, but it goes back to Ellet as left of the lane. Keith got it, and she was fouled. So Kennedy Keith gets fouled on the floor. Foul on Pizer. Team second on Jackson in the quarter. Ellet ball, right wing, Holmes. Free throw line, jumper, good. So Caitlin Holmes adds to her night. Jackson ball in the backcourt. Lepley nearly lost it. Here's Corey underneath Pizer, right of the rim. Shot missed, partially altered by Gray. And in the backcourt, Sanaya Gray is fouled. 1:55 left, and Ellet kind of rushed Jackson into a bad possession there. They really didn't need to shoot. And Coach Kuhn says, let's take a full timeout. With 1:55 left and his team leading 56-48. Jackson takes a full timeout, leading by 8. Jackson down 2 at the half, and man, they are 1 bucket away for Lexi Pizer from being in complete double figures with their starting 5. 12 from Corey, 12 from Lepley, 12 from Helly, 10 from Russell, and 8 from Pizer. On the other hand, Ellet, 26 from Caitlin Holmes, 9 from Sanaya Gray, 5 from Aaron Harmon, 5 from Royalty Crooks all in the first half, and 3 from Sanaya Williams. Their starting 5 has not been nearly as productive as Jackson in terms of balance, but 26 of their 48 has come from their star in Caitlin Holmes, and that's what you come to expect out of the young lady headed to Kent State. She's kind of been a one-man wrecking crew. She had 16 in the first half and 10 in this half. She's going to need to go on a scoring spurt late in the game here. She drives in the lane, throws up the runner, misses it, gets it back, goes up left to the rim, scores! Plus the foul. Caitlin Holmes with 28, looking for 29 at the line, and she's fouled by Lepley. 1:47 left, and Lepley picks up her 4th. That's the team 5th on Jackson in this half. Holmes' free throw is good. 29 for Caitlin. And Jackson's lead that was 10 is now just 5. Jackson ball underneath Pizer. Oh, she traveled right to the rim. She thought she had an and one coming, and so did I, but she shuffled her feet. It's a 5-point game. Ellet with the ball. Trailing 56-51. Here's Holmes. Right of the lane. Right corner, right wing, a long 2, missed by Keith. Rebound, Corey and Jackson. Down the floor, Lepley. Left wing, Helly. Underneath, Pizer. Layup, good, right of the rim. And all 5 Jackson starters are in double figures tonight. Ellet ball, Keith. Left wing, Holmes. Holmes, left baseline. Top of the key, Gray. A long 2, rolls around and falls out. Rebound underneath the basket on Harmon on Ellet. And with 1:08 left, Jackson going to get it back. 58-51, Jackson leads. Corey, Lepley, and Helly all with 12. Russell and Pizer each with 10. All 5 Jackson starters in double figures tonight. They were all quiet at the half. They've all come to play in this half. And Ellet forces a turnover. In the backcourt, Helly kind of dribbled it off her own shoe with Holmes confusing her defensively. So Ellet will inbound from the baseline. Holmes goes out Gray. Right corner, Holmes. Pumps, drives, right of the lane, kicks right corner, Keith three. Shot it strong. Tavares, left wing, Gray. She lost it out of bounds. Ellet's coach, Nick Harris, takes a full timeout. 50 seconds remain. Jackson leads 58-51. And Jackson 50 seconds away from a 17-5 regular season. It's been quite a game tonight. This has been fun. Back and forth. Lots of great plays on the floor. Caitlin Holmes has been as good as advertised for Ellet. Young lady heading to Kent State has been stupendous tonight with 29 to lead all scorers, but it has been the Jackson balance that has been the scoring story of the night. They've got 5 girls in double figures, and Maddie Dolan, their sophomore, who doesn't get a ton of playing time, but is kind of added to her year as a threat for Jackson, gave some really big minutes there in the third quarter and early part of this quarter. Her energy off of the bench was key in Jackson going on their big run to eventually lead by double figures at one point. They only lead by 7 right now out of the Ellet timeout. 50 seconds remain. Jackson 58, Ellet 51. Jackson ball. Corey across the timeline. She gets fouled. High on the left, Kennedy Keith. Guilty of the foul, her third. Maddie Lepley, the only one in complete danger of her next foul, leading to a foul out. She has 4 for Jackson, does their leading scorer. She retrieves it in the backcourt. Going to run past a double team and get fouled by Tavares. And Tavares going to send Maddie Lepley to the line. I want to talk about the perfect person to be at the line. It's Maddie Lepley. The only free throw shooter on her team better percentage-wise than her is Ashley Helly, who's 20 of 22. Maddie Lepley, though, 13 with that free throw. An astounding 87% free throw shooter is Maddie Lepley. Second one, good. She's been perfect tonight from the line, a perfect 3 of 3 from the stripe. And she has 8 in this half, and Jackson leads 60-51. Down to 40 seconds. Ellet ball. Right wing Gray. 3. Too strong. Lepley the board. Lepley in the backcourt. Down to 30 seconds remaining. Russell across the timeline, right sideline for Jackson. Double teamed, lost it. Ellet up with it. Down the floor, Gray. Right of the rim, layup good with the right hand. Sanaya Gray, second player tonight. For Ellet in double figures. And Ava Corey hurt for Jackson. Maddie Dolan getting set to check in for Jackson. Ava Corey on the floor. That's the biggest level of concern right now. You just hope this is nothing too serious. She already wears a brace on that right leg, and she appears to be okay. She's going to walk it off under her own power, which is the best case scenario of what just happened right there. So if Jackson had lost Ava Corey for this tournament push in any way, man, they would be hurting. And Ava appears to be okay. I'm sure she'll have some tests run and get a look at that right knee, but it's the one where she already wears that brace that helps to keep things flowing there. 19 seconds remain. 7-point game with Jackson leading 60-53. Corey wanted to come back out. Dolan going to be the one to come out for her. And Corey's night most likely done. And Dolan getting instruction from Coach Kuhn on the sideline as Lepley brings it across the timeline. Lepley, left corner, Dolan. Dolan, high on the left, Lepley. Lepley, 8 seconds remaining. 7 seconds remaining. Lepley with 4. Pizer to Holmes. 1 second remains. Holmes with the steal. None of it matters. Jackson wins. Jackson trailed by 2 at the half, and they come back to win with a big second half of action. They end up winning tonight 60-53. They are 17-5 on the season. Ellet falls to 18-4 on the year. And Jackson moves into the postseason feeling a lot better about life than they did before, playing their best basketball at the right time. After back-to-back losses middle of the year at one point, they've steadied the ship, and they seem to be playing their best ball at the right time as they get all 5 of their starters tonight in double figures, and they win 60-53. We'll take a final timeout and come back with the final numbers after this on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
Home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com. Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
Well, what a game here tonight at Ellet as Jackson comes on the road and they finish the regular season with another big win to cap off what has already been a stupendous year for the Lady Bears under first-year head coach Michael Kuhn. And they are now 17-5 on the season. Again, set it there right as we went to break to end the game. They were 10-3 going into that Green game about a month ago. And since then, they lost to Strongsville. 2 road games they lost in a row. But since then, they have reeled off 7 in a row to end the season, with Lorraine coming to their place next Wednesday to begin the tournament in district action. 7 straight wins, and Jackson 17-5 with a big victory tonight. Ellet 18-4 to end the season. And again, they will play Lakeside in the first round of the tournament from Ashtabula in Division III on the 15th, this coming Saturday in sectional play. Scores in the game for Ellet, it was the Caitlin Holmes show. Their young lady headed to Kent State. Outstanding tonight. 29 points to lead all scorers. She received help from Sanaya Gray, who had 11. Aaron Harmon had 5. Royalty Crooks had 5. It was Sanaya Williams with 3. For Jackson, they were the, constant concept of balance tonight. All 5 of their girls in double figures, just an outstanding performance by their starting 5. 14 from Maddie Lepley to lead all scorers for Jackson. 12 from Ava Corey. 12 from Ashley Helly. 10 from Lexi Pizer. 10 from Talia Russell. And 2 from Maddie Dolan. Put it all together, it is a polar bear victory in girls basketball tonight as they outscore Ellet in that second half 37-28 to pick up their 17th win of the year. And they head to the tournament in the midst of a 7-game winning streak. All right, thanks to both coaches Nick Harris for Ellet, Coach Michael Kuhn for Jackson. Thanks to the folks here at Ellet for their hospitality tonight. And thanks to all of you for listening. John Bozica signing off tonight on Q92 Radiosports.com. Jackson wins their 7th game in a row to end the regular season as they are tournament ready with their first tournament game coming up next weekend. Ellet's first tournament game coming up on Saturday back here in Akron as they will host Ashtabula Lakeside. Both of these teams hopefully have great tournament runs. John Bozica signing off tonight on Q92 Radiosports.com. Jackson 60, Ellet 53. Have a great night, everyone.